Hello! I just wanted to make a video briefly. I'm here at my sister's house and we're actually going to stay for the whole weekend because there's a storm passing through and we kind of didn't beat it enough. So it's wonderful because I get to actually stay with my sister in Sacramento and enjoy myself for a few days rather than just like flying right through. But I wanted to make a video right here just quickly because I have had a lot of comments in the last couple of videos that have just been like attacking me. I've sort of been on fire. Like people are saying, did you gain some weight? What's going on with Shanti? Is she getting fat? Like what's happening? I don't think you're an inspiration anymore because you gained weight. Okay, look here. First of all, yes, I gained weight. That was what the whole video series was about when I started in the beginning of January. So if you haven't seen those, I'm sorry, but most of you have because most of my active subscribers watched my first video when I came back. And I let you know, I've gained 25 pounds, okay? I'm not my nice little 160 size 8 self. I'm barely fitting into size 14 right now. So you have to understand, 25, 30 pounds on my body frame, if it all goes to my stomach and my hips, where I'm just gonna get bigger and like immediately have to start wearing larger clothes. And yes, it really sucks. And yes, it was all because I was depressed and I was totally apathetic and I was eating tons of shit in Texas and then like not moving ever and just being really sedentary. And I just wanted to come on here and say, like, yes, I'm getting fat. It really sucks. I don't love it. I don't want to be a size 16 again. I want to go back to size 8. Like, I have this wonderful, amazing wardrobe that I just got, like, a couple years ago that looks great on me, and it's all size 8, 10. And I can't wear any of it right now. I'm back to, like, my old jeans, my old skirts, not, like, my high-weight clothes. Those are, like, size 18, and there's no way. But, like, the 14 and 16 stuff is fitting me really well right now. And it's frustrating, but this is real life. This is not a TV show where I am some magic Barbie who has always had things go her way and has just been thin and perfect and had the best hair and the best clothes and the best everything. I mean, my life is a journey, and that's why I'm on YouTube, to like show you what the journey's like. Look, I spent a year and a half of my life doing everything I could to lose weight. I was working out regularly, I was eating great, I had an incredible mindset, and I made it happen. And then life happened. First of all, I didn't know what it was like to be thin, and then once I became thin, I became like a total party girl because I had never felt like hot or like sexy in my life. And so then I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna party, I'm gonna dress great and go into LA and meet all these people. And I mean, it was wonderful. It was a stage of my life I'm glad I went through, just like every other stage of my life is one I'm glad I went through because it taught me some very valuable lessons. But I realized that's not the person I want to be either. And when I met Corey, I started to just kind of eat whatever as I was getting to know this person and totally falling in love and just like losing myself in the relationship. And now I've come back, you know, a couple years into the relationship, I've totally gone off balance for the point of love, and I've come back to center. And here I am going, okay, I've gained a bunch of weight and I don't want to stay this way. But this is real life. This is what it's about. It's why I'm on YouTube. It's why I'm always coming on here and sharing. Because the point is not to be thin. Okay, and if you've been overweight your whole life, it's hard to understand that because you just want to be thin. Like if I could only have that great body, everything else would work out. And I know that feeling because I lived with that all through my life, all till after college when I finally decided to lose weight. But you cannot just assume that happiness and balance and love-filled heart chakra living is going to just happen because you finally have the body you want. You may feel more confident and feel happy about yourself and therefore have a better outlook on life. But what really matters is harnessing into what your soul potential is, what you love, what you're here on this planet to do because it just comes so naturally and resonates with others, and then live in that space of love and joy as much as possible. And in exploring that in my continued meditation on life and exploration of who the hell I am on this planet, I gained some weight. And the reality is anybody who's lost 70 pounds or more, 50 pounds or more like I did, you learn that it's not a permanent thing. Even if you make all the right choices and you make all the lifestyle changes so that you can guarantee to keep the weight loss once you get to that dream body, you really have no idea what it's going to be like until you're at that dream body. It is so easy to slip, and when you slip, it is a steep, slippery slope, and you just keep on slipping. It happens. It happens. I just thank God every day that I don't have the old body I had. I'm not 230 pounds. I'm not a size 18. I'm not just sitting around eating pizza and cookies and ice cream all the time. I mean, yes, I'm not eating great, okay? And that's okay with me. I'm not perfect. This year was about health. It is about finding a balance so that I can eat healthy all the time and still enjoy myself, because I'm a total foodie. I love food. But, if I'm just totally stressed out, moving across the country, and, I'm just going to let things slide. It's just like if you're a parent and you just let your appearance go, or you let your personal hobbies go for a year or 10 years, because you have a bigger priority that takes all of the time. And if you're going to live a balanced, healthy, normal, happy life, sometimes it's going to happen. And there's no reason to beat yourself up over it. So it may confuse some of you, because I'm coming on here and doing my videos like I normally do and being like I normally am. But, inwardly, I'm still not totally happy with where I'm at. I'm just happy to be happy. And now that I sort of have balance and have this happiness and joy in my life, now I want to find a way to be healthy while still maintaining that new existence that I've discovered. So, I'm only 26. I'm still going through a lot of life changes, and I'm sure that I'll be going through even more. So, I don't even know what to say, really, except that I really wish you guys would stop beating me up like somehow I have failed because I gained weight. I never claimed to be perfect. In fact, I came on YouTube telling you guys I don't know if I can do this. And I don't know why my channel has exploded and so many thousands of people follow me, but I don't do the videos to satisfy subscribers or to get attention or to make something go viral. I really just do videos because I feel unbelievably compelled to share in my life. I don't know, maybe it's narcissism, possibly, sometimes. But honestly, I feel like every single human being is put on this planet with a message. And if we can figure out a way to tell that message, then we should do it in whatever way we feel like freedom of expression takes us. And for me, for a while, that was blogging. And for now, it's videos. And it may not always be videos, but I feel like I have something to say. I have to say that life is about balance. It's about loving yourself and loving your life while you're in it, rather than looking back on your life and going, oh, I shoulda, woulda, coulda. I mean, yes, and there's a lot of other comments saying, I move a lot. Well, I suppose, but isn't that what your early 20s are for? Like moving across the country and throwing yourself in totally random situations and just like flying by the seat of your pants and enjoying the time you got here and getting lost and stumbling across the most random situations. I mean, I'm going to have kids in the next 5 or 6 years. Yeah, I hope so. And I'm going to be tied down. I'm going to have to stay in one place and probably have a dog and like have lots of responsibilities and have to feed people and teach people. And, and I'm thrilled to move into that part of my life eventually. But I also am extremely thrilled to be living my life now. So that means I move around a lot. And I do a lot of different things. And I have a lot of different hobbies. And so what? I think the most important thing you can do in your life is do what your heart calls you to do. You never have to have an excuse for your behavior, unless, of course, you're being mean. If you're being mean or vindictive or malicious, I mean, then you really shouldn't be doing that. But if you're living from love and joy and you're just doing what your heart tells you, every day you feel an intuitive swelling in your heart chakra and say, man, I just need to be playing music, or I need to be playing sports, or I need to be around friends. Whatever it is, whatever your heart calls. Don't operate out of fear, operate out of love. Only love. And so, yeah, I move around a lot. Yeah, I gained 25 pounds. I've been full disclosure on both of these fronts. I just feel like it's our responsibility to spread love and good vibes as far and wide as we can in whatever way calls us. And I'm called to make YouTube videos. I still have no idea why. But as long as I still feel called, I will be doing it. So anyway, I can't believe that this is 10 minutes. I just had to go off on that, and I'm done now. I'm ending up staying here in Sacramento, and actually I've decided that you guys are going to be really bored if I do like a long narrative of everything that happened in the move, and because it was mostly boring. It was not very eventful, like we don't have lots of crises to report, so I think that would be boring. So instead I'm just going to do a montage video. So I've just been filming like crazy and like every little interesting thing that catches my eye, and then I'm going to find some song or a couple songs that really fit what I've been through in the last month and show you guys. But the beautiful, incredible thing that's happened is that I have been through some of the most stressful months of my life in the last year. And just not knowing where I am, not knowing anybody, not knowing like how to manage my work schedule, not knowing how to manage my money. Like, I mean, I've done all these things before, but when you're out there and you're totally alone, it's like a whole nother level of self-reliance and responsibility. And I have really learned to just let shit go and just love. live and love. It's like any bad situation now that comes my way, I just laugh. I just laugh. Like, I don't want to say bring it on. I don't want to tempt fates, but like, I just, whatever comes my way, I'm just rolling down the river. I don't care. Good news, bad news. I feel it in the moment, and I latch onto whatever, emotions I'm going through at the moment. I feel it and just let it go. And the next thing comes, and I feel it and let it go, whatever it is. And it has just been the most peaceful, wonderful time, even with like working like 60-hour weeks and with moving across the country and packing up all our possessions and managing the cat and schedules and tons of friends. Life's just groovy. I'm having a good time. So anyway, I just want to say, I'm not happy that I gained a lot of weight, but I think that you should all be a bit more forgiving. Because if you can't be forgiving with me about my slip up with my weight loss, how the hell are you going to be forgiving to yourself? And that's what it's about. You got to forgive yourself. Love yourself. You are perfect in every imaginable way. You're perfect. And then go from there. If your heart says, well, but I would really like if I were more organized, or, well, I would really like if I were more athletic. Okay, well, that's your heart telling you who you really are and how you need to move, what the direction of your path is going to be. But you're perfect just the way you are. Never forget that. And remember to enjoy what you're into right now, because it's only right now, and then it's gone. Okay, this is really long. Bye!